All right, all right, all right. Here we are. We're back. We're live. We're doing it. What a day. What a day for crypto. What a day for the markets. Yo, what is up, Grog? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. So today we are going to be covering the metals. We're going to check out some nuclear stocks. We're going to look at Tesla. We're going to look at Roku. And then we're going to look at some Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, AVAX, Aster, as well as Blast. Those last two I happen to be in trades on, so I might as well show them to you. But yeah, this one's an honorable mention. I was just kind of looking around right before stream started, and I was like, CRV, yeah, CARV. I don't know what carve is, but this looks really good on the 1 hour. No idea what this thing is, but it looks great on the 1 hour. I'm thinking it could get a 23% run to the upside. Weird, but hey, that's what I'm seeing. Once again, no idea what this thing is. Anyways, what is up? What is up? Damn, you going NASCAR? No, not NASCAR. Just repping the sponsor. Well, not sponsor. Affiliated exchange. Buy DeFi. Out here getting you guys all the deposit bonuses I can, so you guys can play with the house's money. Peace, Porky. I got it right. Huh? He got it by this time. All right, all right, all right. He's here. He is here. Oh, man. So, yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show this to you guys. Once you get a breakout, I mean, all bets are off. This thing could start running. Looks kind of nice. I don't... Look nice. I got it right this time. Name. You did get it right this time. You did. All right, let's go in reverse order here. We're going to go in reverse order. I'm going to show you guys the trades that I'm currently in, and then we're going to go into all the metals and everything. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. We're going to start off with Blast. So Blast, I just entered this trade on a 15x long on this bad boy, but the thing that caught my attention is this 1 hour time frame. I love these 1 hour overnight trades. Trades that you can get into just while you're sleeping. It's nice to see, but you can see the thing I love most. It's that hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence, we are testing, we're getting our third touch on the trend line, so realistically we should not go any lower than what we're at right now, and I'm thinking we're going to get a nice gain out of this bad boy, thinking we're going to go all the way up to 0.10, what is this, 3.5? Yeah, 3.5. This could turn into a, 40% move to the upside. That's insane. As you can see, this is an illiquid little S coin, but it is a layer 1. And we've been getting these crazy wicks. Eventually, this resistance will not hold anymore. Eventually. And when that day comes, well, we're probably going to get much more than 40% upside. It might even go all the way to your 618 up here, sitting at 1191. So, yeah, I'm just playing it to the 1 right here on the trending Fibonacci. And I do think it has an opportunity of doing it. Here's the trade. We're currently down by 1%. But it's okay. It's only a 15x long. We're only betting $88. We're not going crazy here. Don't go crazy with the leverage on these little S coins or the amount of money that you're betting. Don't do it. But yeah, here's the setup. Here it is. Got your stop losses in here. Got your profit. Yeah, you guys can see it. All right. Anyways, the next one we have is Aster. So Aster, it's somewhere on my watch list. Here it is. So Aster, it's kind of the exact same thing. Where you can see the hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour. This one's massive hidden bullish divergence right here to here. So I couldn't help myself. I really couldn't. I was a little further back, but there you go. So nice hidden bullish divergence, high or low, and I'm thinking we're just going to get straight up to the 6853 level. From where I got in, it is an 8.69% move to the upside. You can see it right here, currently up. Currently, we are up 49% on the affiliated exchange here on Buy DeFi. Repping the hat today. Great deposit bonuses here. Link is in the description down below. If you want to take advantage of that, if you deposit up to $5,000, you get $1,000 in trading funds, and you get to keep all of your rewards. So I do think it's kind of worth it if you just want to play with some house's money. What is up? How you doing? Welcome in. I'm no big dog. I'm just a little minnow in a large pond. But we're also over here on Blowfin, the other affiliate exchange. If you deposit up to $7,000, you can get the same $1,000 in deposit bonuses, and you can play with the house's money. You get to keep all of your gains. You do not keep the 1,000 though. What's up, buddy? You want to be a part of the show? Is that what it is? You want to be a part of it? Yeah. If you guys need an exchange to facilitate any trading, go check out the links in the description down below. Well worth it. I'm up to bat for you guys. Just trying to get you guys as much free cash as I can. Because these exchanges, they need the business, but also you need the gains. Anyways, those are the trades that I'm in. Yeah? Yeah? You wanna just say hi real quick? You're looking at me. You gotta look at them. You go like, hi. Go, hi. 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 Oh, man. We got a happy little boy here. He has been eating everything. There you go. Good job. He's been eating literally everything. Everything under the sun. It's crazy. Doesn't even have teeth yet. Alright, let's go ahead and get into your regularly viewed stream here. What is up? Alright, checking out gold here. Going out to the daily. Whoop. We're not touching that, are we? We're not touching that. Alright. Looking at gold, brand new day, brand new opportunity. We are up 1.29%, and the rally continues. Looks like we have gold full sights ahead, looking for that $5,666. Yeah? You want to talk to them too? Hold on, I gotta check in on my pumpkin people. How we doing, pumpkin? How we doing? Hopefully everything is going well for y'all over there. Anyways, so yeah, gold right now on a complete tear to the upside. Absolutely wild. Not much to say here. We talked about it yesterday. So we're still looking at the exact same target. Now, the real Cinderella story of the day, it's silver. Silver did something absolutely insane. If you end up looking at this on the 1 hour time frame, silver took a big old dip today. There was a lot of profit taking here. Look at this. Massive profit taking, 13%. Was down in a single day. But you want to know the craziest part of all? Absolute craziest part of silver? You have a low right here to your higher low. And if you look at your RSI, you have the largest amount of hidden bullish divergence I've ever seen in my life. This is insanity. Absolute insanity when it comes to silver. So if it wants to, it could keep on going. It almost hit your 4236. You're above your 3618. This thing could keep on running. Absolute crazy times. I would love to see a real pullback, but man, oh man. If you got some day traders out there, they're probably trying to ride this bad boy up just a bit more. And you could be looking at this thing at $122. And this could happen tomorrow. That's the really weird part. It could happen tomorrow based off the 1 hour. Buddy, you're starting to get a little grabby. I don't want you to start grabbing stuff. I really don't, but can you not grab stuff, please? Thank you. Yeah, no grabby. Alright, so we could see silver continue its tear to the upside. I saw something the other day that silver is officially over $11 trillion in market cap. Wow. just wow. And it's getting movement like this. How much money is in the world? I mean, my goodness. XRP just might be able to hit another $10 or something. I mean, sheesh. Anyways, that's silver right now. Looking extremely strong, especially after the 13% drop. Largest drop it had in silver's history in a single day. It's getting bought back up. Kind of crazy. Buddy. He's grabbing my face. Love you. That was my son, everybody. Just living his best baby life. But yeah, so absolutely crazy to see what silver's doing. But let's move into the next one. Apparently, we are still waiting for copper to do something. The disappointing part, I do want to point out here, you have triple bearish divergence on copper, and now we could have a lower high. So there's an opportunity of a pullback for copper. Is copper just not going to get its run, or what? Who knows? Who knows? We're going to have to wait and see this week on Dragon Ball Z. I will point out there's opportunity of hidden bullish divergence by way of lower lows with higher prices. So if they do start hidden bullishing, diverging, and we could see a short squeeze like we haven't seen, well, that we've seen out of silver. Don't try shorting the metals. It's probably not going to go well. But yeah, copper's looking fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So let's next up check out platinum. Platinum had a very big drop today, down 7% on the day, but now it looks like we're trying to regain. Let's look at URTY. URTY. What's up, Damien? How you doing? URTY. We'll check her out. So looking at platinum here, it looks like it wants to start going back up. Just looks like a little resetting here. We do have bearish divergence. Something to keep in mind on the daily. If we look at our weekly time frame, you've been overbought for a while, but we also canceled out some bearish divergence. So, you know, the hunger for these metals just keeps on going. It's just, they need to calm down. They need to go grab a glass of water or something. They too thirsty. Too thirsty. Still looking to hit this 2,945. If we break it, 3,587. Not too much to talk about. Nothing really changed. It's just up and to the right. Just up and to the right. All right, next up we got OKLO. This is a nuclear stock. I think a lot of people might be able to benefit from this one, as it is now getting a bullish backtest on the 200 daily moving average. I usually like to see patterns like this. I don't like that we are losing this trend line once again. That has me a little scared. You see any good scalp plays, Porky? Yeah. Right now I'm in Blast. I think it's going to be okay, but I'm in the red right now, so we'll see. I'm also in Aster. Aster, we're up 42%. And then I also, right at the beginning of stream, the very first chart I had up when I went live, CARV, Carve. That one actually looks really good. So you might get a 40% out of that one. I don't know what kind of trash coin that is, but there's a possibility of crazy upside. All right, so looking at OKLO, this thing, yeah, we're getting on the MACD down here, your first red dot. We are in the bearish side of things, but we did have this nice increase in buying action with the mildly higher high. As long as we can keep the 200 daily moving average on OKLO, this thing is ready to go. It looks great. It looks awesome. And it looks like it's about ready to go hit the gym and get that beach body going, getting some gains. We'll see how it plays out in the next few days, but as long as you stay above 77.48, you're doing pretty dang good. So nuclear stock, everybody. Hopefully, if you are interested in the stonks, you take advantage of what you can. SMR, another nuclear stock. This one right now, there's going to be some jackass on X that's going to call this thing an inverse head and shoulders. We all can see it. We have eyeballs. You can see the shoulder, the head, the shoulder, but we got to stay above 1840. We're testing it right now. We could stay here for a while. We could stay here all the way until we test this trend line out here in April 23rd. I mean, that's just stock trading life right there. But if things work out, we do have massive hidden bullish divergence on the weekly and a fake out to the downside already. Getting that confirmation of support, this could lead this into great gains to the upside. We will see what happens. We'll see. Moving on from SMR, CCJ. So this one hit our first target. So this one, out of all the nuclear plays, it has gotten all the love. So awesome. We succeeded. 27% upside. Now we're looking for our next target, 146. Right now it's just a bit overbought. Looking for a little consolidation. As long as we stay above 106, we're doing just fine. Doing just fine. So I would say look for the consolidation and then maybe, just maybe, take a little bite out of this pie. Because I'll tell you, my stock portfolio is not sad while looking at this chart. It's not sad. It is sad while looking at another one, but I'm not even going to bring that up into the live. Actually, two of them. PayPal's been pooping on me too. PayPal's been not doing great. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into Tesla. Tesla right now, right this moment, right this very second. You are on top of a trend line. You're hanging in there. Tesla looks about ready to go. I don't like your high stochastic, but I do really like the fact that you're putting in hidden bullish divergence on the daily. This is nice. This is really nice. So as long as the bulls show up, I mean, they don't even have to buy at this point. They just got to show up. They just got to be in the room. It'll scare the bears into selling off their shorts. It'll cause some buying pressure. But yeah, we're looking for anywhere between 519 to 707 for Tesla. Tesla's looking really nice right now. TQQQ. We'll check out some TQQQ. We'll check her out. All right. So yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. We're just fighting with that 50 simple moving average on the daily. Stay above 409, everything's fine. You go below it, well, now we're in trouble. And then it'll be like, put the bearish divergence. I see it. Calm down. I see it. It's right here, plain as day. But I just think they're going to cancel it out. Okay? Just a personal thought. I think they're going to do that. All right, moving on. Roku. So Roku, this is one of those random plays, in my opinion, but you can see the glory of the trend lines. As long as we're staying above 98.63, we are still looking for beautiful gains, anywhere between 127 to 151. It's like Bacardi out here. It's like Bacardi. Anyways, yes, this looks really good to me. I do appreciate the nicety of it. And we put in almost a double bottom on the RSI. But if you look ever so slightly, somebody's going to argue, oh, we have hidden bullish divergence here as well. I'm not gonna yell that out. I'll be like, you know, it looks like a rounding error, but whatever. The argument's there. So I am looking for much more higher prices for Roku in the meantime on a recovery. All right, we got BTC. So let's go ahead and switch over on my watch list here. Let's get into BTC. So Bitcoin, we were so gosh darn bearish on Sunday. It definitely rolled over into, no it didn't, not at all. We almost got all of the losses back. So close. So on the day, Bitcoin got 1.93% to the upside. We are still maintaining higher lows. We are doing just fine. On your daily, we are showing signs of hidden bullish divergence. No, we're not. We're just making higher lows. It's looking pretty solid to me. Looking pretty solid. Still looking for this thing to do that 13% move to the upside. Just like I said last night, I'm hyper bullish. Nobody's changing it. Hyper bullish. Overcome ZBZN. Thanks, dude. ZBZN, solid company. We will check out ZBZN. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I do appreciate you, man. That goes a long way. And I will be checking out your particular asset first, because you are currently the chat of the chat. Thank you so much. ZBCN. ZBZN, I looked at it a couple minutes ago. It was in the green. It was doing pretty decent. Pretty darn decent. So probably going to have a really good looking chart on there too. Double bottom is what I was feeling. It was what I was feeling. But let me get through this list real quick. So yeah, everything stays the same for me on Bitcoin. Looks like we put in our lows yesterday, and we are rallying off of it. Your daily stochastic is flatlining and is dead. The bulls need to show up and push this thing up to the sky. We do have a bearish control zone here in the RSI, and your MACD is showing signs that the selling pressure is going away. So these are all good signs. These are okay. These are great. These are awesome. Let it rally. Let it rally, baby. We got to worry about this FOMC meeting thing because, you know, reasons to not buy things, I guess. Next up, we have Ethereum. Ethereum still stands. Still looking for 3,424. 19% move to the upside. We have started. It has begun. We went up 4% on the day, almost canceling out Sunday's downside movement, which is great, which is awesome. The canceling out just makes you think, oh, the big boys needed some entries. That's what it felt like anyways to me. But anyways, we're looking for a nice little move to the upside. We really, and I mean really, need to break above 3,273. If we can't break above that, dire straits, I'll tell you what. Dire straits. It could be really bad. But till then, we bullish, baby. We're bullish. All right, moving on. We got XRP, XR Prey, XR Prey. Here we are, XR Prey. Thank you, boo. That is hot. I'm good. I got water. Thank you. Oh, okay. There we go. I love you. All right. XR Prey. Looks like the trade setup is still relevant. God dang it. This is a possible, like, 46% move to the upside. I just want everybody to realize that. It's a possible 46% move to the upside. No one's paying attention. And all of us are praying for 58 cents. I know you are too. If you're bullish on an asset, you'd be praying for downside also. Don't you lie to me. So you buy some more and hold it for another 18 years and it not go anywhere. It'd be perfect. Perfect. Make us all happy. Anyways, this is XRP here. Nice bullish double back test. Let's hope that it actually gets some momentum for the XRP people. I'm not really hoping for it, but hey, some people are. Some people are. Can I look at MSTR and UVIX? I certainly can. I certainly can. LF trades, I got you. MSTR, UVIX. They are written down, so it will be. Sui and Ondo, got you covered. Sui Ondizo. Ondo is my latest in I am accumulating that shit coin. That's my latest. I am accumulating that shit. So anyways, moving on with my list, we got Solana. Solana, it looks the exact same as yesterday. Exact same. TQQ second request. I know. I already got it. Yeah, I already got it, Damien. It's already written down. I write things fast. All right. So yeah, it looks the exact same. We're just waiting to see what movement we're gonna get. Your daily is indicating Solana should have a big move soon. A nice little breakout, nice little pop-a-rooney to the upside. I would be looking for some resistance at 134.91, but you know, we get a bullish backtest on the other side of this downtrend. Now we can get hyper bullish and we can start just running into the slots. Just start playing with the memes or something. Because for some reason, every time Solana goes up, the Solana meme coins go nuts. So keep that in mind, everybody. So all that, like Dog with Hat, Book of Meme, Bonk, and all those. Pay attention to those if you're trying to trade those. How wild. We got two users on Pumpkin. One went 25x long. The other went 25x short. Wild. Wild. These are just usernames. Good for you guys. Y'all are in disagreements. I would be going long personally, but hey, y'all do you. Y'all do you. Double bottoms aren't for everybody. They're not for everybody. As long as you stay above 113, you are in the clear, looking good. The hair's shiny, you're an inch taller. It's all great, and I mean an inch where it counts, not in actual height. All right, yeah, y'all understand. Moving along, we got AVAX. So AVAX, new kid on the block, brand new ETF on the day, which is great. Me, Damien, what do you think of TQQQ? Toppy? Oh boy, I think he wants some TA on it. I think that's what he's looking at. Sorry, I had to get rid of some notifications. Porky, you should check out CVX stock on the weekly and monthly too. It's ready. We'll check out some CVX. CVX. We'll check them out. Check them out. How are you holding up with this uncertainty? Fart coin and Pengu, please. Phoenix, I got you covered. Don't worry, we will look at those. I'm okay with the uncertainty because I'm trading off technicals. If you solely look at technicals and you don't let the news get in your head, life is a lot more simple. One thing you'll realize is market makers sometimes don't read the news. So it has to be something big. And in this case, if it's not affecting risk on, then it's not really going to affect crypto. If it does affect risk on, like if the Fed were to come out and say, we're going to raise interest rates, that would be devastating to the crypto market right now. It would be devastating. So we don't want to see that. 2.5 hours snow blowing my driveway and I'm done. 2.5 hours? That is wild. I think you need a better blower. You should talk to Damien. He might have somebody for you, maybe some recommendations. But yeah, better blower. Better blower. Let me write these two down. We got Fartcoin and Pengu. Fartcoin, Pengu. False move Monday. Market makers need to build liquidity to the downside before sending it lower later this week. I don't know, man. If we go lower later this week, that would be because of a government shutdown, which apparently they averted the government shutdown today. Just news that I saw. Yo, what's up, JB? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Moving along. Oh, not moving along. AVAX. Same as yesterday. We happen to be dipping below a local support. That's fine. If we're above 1058, we are good. We're copacetic. We're chilling. The thing we really need to do is maintain this double bottom here on the daily. If we can maintain the double bottom, awesome, great. We could see a rally up to 1867. Really need to see that rally get started. And hopefully the ETF actually has some inflows, which creates some buying pressure for AVAX. So that would be really nice. The big boys have taken notice of this one. I have a good one, 28-inch big engine. The snow was 2 feet deep and very heavy. Lake Erie isn't frozen yet, so lake effect in full effect. I didn't realize there was a lake effect for snow. This is news to me because, you know, today we were all suffering here in Southern California with 68 degrees and sunny. It was hard to bear. It was tough. It was really tough. I know some people they got like sunburns. Can you believe that? Like, luckily you had to blow some snow. Otherwise, you could have been burning with them. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. No, I've never heard of a lake effect with snow. I'm being honest. I've never heard of that. All right, moving on from this. I already showed you Aster. I showed you Blast. Let's get into your guys' requests. I have some teriyaki chicken and rice. Let's go. I did my cardio today. You all should be proud. I spent 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. That deserves a hats off. I hate the Stairmaster. I don't know if you guys have been on the Stairmaster for any length of time. That is miserable. And I hate the Stairmaster. And then I took the rest of the time to just do uphill walking because there ain't no way I'm lasting longer than 20 minutes on stairs. Jesus. It was colder here. It was about 65. Oh, JB, I'm sorry. Did you have to put on mittens? Like the really loose fitting mittens, because the mornings are so cold. It creates thin bands of snow. at the end of the lake that straight dumps snow up to 6 inches an hour. That's wild. I've never heard of that. That was wild. You live in that? You choose to live in that? You pay taxes there? Sheesh. ZBCN. First request for the donation coming from Overcome. Thank you so much for that, Dono, and being the chat of the chat. I appreciate you, man. Let's go ahead and check it out. So, looking at ZBZN on your daily time frame, we did have our bullish divergence back here. We are now maintaining support. We hit it once, twice, 3, 4 times. We were unable to go below it, and we have reset our stochastic. We're back in the bearish control zone. We also happen to have greater levels of sell pressure coming in while maintaining support. This is a form of bullish divergence, so this would lead you to believe we could get another push to the upside and a possible test of the 200 daily moving average. So right now, right this moment, I would be bullish on ZBZN. You're currently up 1.53% based off your daily time frame. Let's see what the lower time frames are giving us. Let's see it, Bob. All right, looking at our lower time frames, you have lost your 200 simple on the 4 hour. Your 4 hours basically saying whatever the daily said, tell that guy to shut up because looks like we're going lower. So unfortunately, you do have a bit of turbulence here. I need to check on one thing. Oh, we're still dying in our trade. No. Anyways, so the 4 hours trying to bully you to the downside. Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, in St. Pete, Florida today, I had a light. I lost it. No, he got rid of his comment. He had a light something or another. All right. So what I do like about ZBZN right now is the fact you had your low, higher low, third higher low, and you can see your RSI has completely been reset. So this is nice. You do have technical hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour time frame, but losing that 200 gets you a little scared. Get you a little bit scared. That's not a good thing. It's not great. It's not awesome. But you're still holding support and you're in the bearish control zone. So there's hope. Looking at your 1 hour, your 1 hour is basically telling you do not trade this tonight. Do not try and go long tonight. You have bullish divergence, yes, but you do not have a higher low yet, and you have a high stochastic. So ZBZN is basically saying you might have to hang on to your butt a little bit, and we could go down to 25564. Possibility as you keep putting in lower highs. So that's kind of a problem on these lower time frames. 15-minute is all the hopium. All the hope. Everything is solely on this bad boy. So you have a very nice looking getting oversold again, and you happen to be on a double bottom. You're putting in a mildly higher high. So as long as we keep a higher low, stay above your 50 simple moving average, this might actually give you a chance of going long. Might actually be a really good chance. And it would be a scalp. So that's even better. So you could try to trade this overnight. I would be very nervous. Because of the 1 hour time frame, I'd be extremely nervous trying to go long overnight. But if you wait for the reset, wait for that stochastic on the 1 hour to reset, then you could have this wonderful opportunity at getting a little bit of gains. I'm gonna line this up right here. So I wouldn't believe it would go down below that. But of course it shouldn't go below here either. Anyways, we're gonna keep it down here. I would be looking for it to get up anywhere between this 29292 or the 30452. That's what I would be looking for. You just need Bitcoin to play ball. As long as Bitcoin doesn't decide to go, I don't know, weird all night, we should be okay. Anywhere between a 4.6, possible 8.59% move to the upside. Absolutely, you have to have a stop loss below these two lows. If this support breaks, you have now canceled out any idea of a double bottom. So, yeah, I would say easiest thing to do here, wait for your 1 hour stochastic to reset, give yourself a little safety net, and then go from there. But your daily time frame looks good. You might be able to trade this thing tomorrow in the morning, or you might have to wait until after Wednesday. But On the daily, it looks good. In the shorter term, I should bring those back. Shorter term, you got some fear on the 1 hour. You got the 4 hours looking great. The 15-minute looks pretty darn good. So if you want to gamble this one, I would be taking profits at that 8% and overhead resistance. Just how I personally would play it. So hopefully I broke that thing down in a way that you understand. And yeah, just keep that stop loss around that 26976. Monday pump, weekly dump. Oh boy, you guys are so jaded. It's crazy. Y'all are jaded. I mean, you're so jaded. I want to make a Buddhist monk out of you. Just carve you up, you know? All right, URTY. So this is the Pro Shares Ultra Pro Russell 2000. This one is for Meet Damien. Let's go ahead and check out the daily time frame first, and then we'll check out the weekly after. So we are still battling with this blue box. We were looking for 36% upside. We had a nice little pullback here. We are resetting our stochastic. We're still deep in that bullish control zone. If we decide to keep this MACD open, the buying pressure is coming down. That's not great. Not great because you are putting in higher prices. So that is unfortunate. That is bearish divergence. If this area continues to be a resistance, we might have to revisit some lower prices. We just might. Let's go out to our weekly time frame. Give us a better look of what is going on. So looking at our weekly here, we're getting that bullish cross on the 50 and the 200 simple moving averages. It wouldn't be surprising if we came down and tested that one more time. It just would really suck. It'd be like a kick in the nuts. It'd be terrible. BTC to 58K eventually this year. I don't think that'll happen, but hey, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Overcome, no problem at all. Always here to help where I can. Thank you once again for that super chat. You're the best. So, looking at this, I dislike the fact that you're making kind of a double top, kind of slightly higher high, but you do have much higher RSI. You had way too much buying pressure to talk about, and now it's just falling off of a cliff. On your weekly, it does show you're starting to get an increase from your previous red candles. You're getting an increase in buying pressure. Either way, the trend is down, so that's unfortunate. What are my thoughts on this thing? I think based off your daily time frame, it's going to want to stay in this little box and consolidate a bit. And I do think it wants to get up to that 92.82. I'm still pretty bullish on it. I just want to see how low it decides to go. If we do come down, I would really, really hate to see this thing get below this level at $53.01. I would really hate to see that. It would be much better if we can maintain above 61.39, get a nice bullish backtest on previous resistance, hold it as support, and get running. But we're going to see. Your stochastic's saying that's a strong probability that you do actually hold on to this 61.21. So as long as you hold on to 61.21, game on. Go long. Go long, baby. But if we break into it, we could chop around in here for a hot minute, and that would be not fun. That would be not fun. So that's what I think on URTY. If you come down, I think you have support sitting right here, about a 5.49% drop, and then you could see a beautiful rise after that to 92.82. That is my thoughts right now. Right there, 51.88% after that. So yeah, that's what I think. Next up, TQQQ. TQQQ. There's the Pro Shares Ultra QQQ. The Qs. Okay, let's adjust it. Got it. All right. The Qs are resetting while trading sideways. What a weird reset. What the heck? You know, I see people look at the Qs pretty often. I didn't realize it looked this weird on the daily. I did not realize that. We are getting a breakout. So that's nice. It's nice to see. Let's check our weekly. Did we reset the weekly throughout all this chop? We did. Whoa. All right. So the Qs, they have an opportunity of making a push up to $80. That is wild. Is there any bearish divergence I got to worry about? Not at all. Not on the weekly anyways. Let's check out the daily. We got some bearish div on the daily? Okay, so we had bearish divergence here. We canceled it out. And then we just made... Huh, interesting. So I guess, technically bullish. We are above the 50 simple moving average. We're moving in the right direction. You have a golden cross back here, and I don't think we've really seen the benefits of that golden cross yet. I would be looking for this thing to go up and test $80. Yeah, that is some sideways price action up here. But you're putting in higher lows as well. Looking kind of cool. Kind of cool. So yeah, I would be net bullish. Looking for 46% upside. I don't know what's going to happen in the next couple days, but I think it's about to go up. Ball like Birdman Burr. Silver going crazy. Yes, silver is going crazy. But we noticed there was somebody or some entity that decided to take a lot of profits today. They caused silver to go down 13% in the middle of the day. That is an $11 trillion asset. 13%. That's insane. That's an insane amount of money. So I'm guessing it's a bank or BlackRock or an institution or something that did that. But holy moly. Because what, 11 trillion? If you had 10% of that, that's $1 trillion. Whoa! That's $1 trillion. Maybe it's a country. Holy crap. That's insane to think about. So somebody cashed out $1 trillion. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyways, TQQ. I am bullish. I am bullish. I didn't realize that. $1 trillion. Who do you think's gonna be the first trillionaire? Like individual trillionaire. Do you think our boy Elon has it in him to become a trillionaire? Do you think he could do it? Damn, I was bearish on strategy. Too bad we got all this bullish divergence and holding of support at 152. Looks like strategy getting that nice little liquid injection from Vanguard really helped out. You think Elon's going to do it? I don't know. It's not going to be some Saudi prince? Everybody's thinking Elon? You guys really think Elon? I don't know. What about Bezos? Isn't he still in the running? He's like 300 billion away. That's a lot of money. Elon, once they do the SpaceX or Starlink IPO, you know, Frankie, you got a point. Yeah, because we have no idea how much money's tied into SpaceX, do we? I mean, he might already be there. Come to think of it. I mean, jeez. That's wild. Isn't he already with pay plan from Tesla? Pay plan? I don't know what you mean by a pay plan. Congratulations, Zorro, going 51x long on BTC. We got some bullish people over here on Pumpkin. Pumpkin has the bulls in the house. That is cool. That's cool. All right. So, MicroStrategy here on the daily. It is showing signs that it wants to get moving to the upside. They voted. Oh, so he's actually getting paid. How much is he actually getting paid? Because I thought he was only getting paid like I say only, but I think it's what, $2 billion? Something like that. Look it up. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, I thought it was like 2 billion or something. Nothing too insane, but you know, they figured we should pay him. It's like smart. He might quit. All right. Whoa. All right. So on the weekly time frame here for strategy, we have the beautiful hidden bullish divergence, and we have gotten oversold on the weekly. This is great. This is awesome. I love it. Wow, somebody just went 100x long on Bitcoin over here on Pumpkin. Y'all wild. Y'all getting wild out here. Dang. Yeah, these Pumpkin people, they know how to party. I'll tell you what. All right, so if this is the case, if we do maintain these prices and go up from here, we could very well see strategy get a beautiful little move to the upside. And just to start, just a beginning little appetizer, go up and test 255. But if this is a continuation, this is going to get scary because that means they're going to buy a lot of Bitcoin. I mean, like a lot of Bitcoin. And yeah, Vanguard's backing them now, and they said they never would. They're lying. They're full of crap. They're dog water. Anyways, we could see this thing trade all the way back up to 422. Your weekly time frame looks extraordinarily bullish. Looks absolutely great. Your daily kind of looks like it doesn't know what it wants to do. It's going through a reality crisis. It's like, are we Caitlyn Jenner? Are we Bruce Jenner? I don't know. So we're going to see what they decide to do in the next couple days. I think it's all going to depend on this FOMC meeting. But strategy, honestly, looks like it's consolidating down here. And it looks like it might want to start making a push to the upside. In the short term, I would be looking for a move about 58%. I say short term, I mean like by summer. Like maybe by June, maybe by September. I don't know. Stocks move weird. But we could see a nice little 58% move to the upside. After that, my next target would be the 618, 422. So this would be my second target, and that's 165% upside. I might take options out on this. I kid you not. I might start taking out some options on strategy. This is wild because that's some big gains. I like this. And then my third target would be 591. I wouldn't get too greedy thinking about the 1618 or anything unless Bitcoin starts going buck wild and crazy, hitting new all-time highs. If it does that, well, you got that 864 sitting overhead. But I mean, get as greedy as you like on strategy here because it looks pretty decent. I like what I'm seeing. You just have to maintain above your current support at 152.13. Don't do it. Are you trying to short strategy right now? Is that what you're doing? Or are you telling me not to take out options on strategy? I don't know. I just might. I might spite you. BTC drops, you get wrecked. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think BTC is going to drop, so I'm just betting the exact same way as I normally would, right? All right, moving on. UVIX. UVIX, 2x VIX futures. What in the world? Y'all are betting volatility? Okay, all right. We bet on volatility out here. I don't like this chart. I don't know what else to tell you. I hate this chart. It's only gone down. I don't like it. What am I supposed to do with this? You have a high stochastic. You have, I mean, I guess you don't have hidden bearish divergence yet, but you can't even like plan on anything unless, oh, we need to get a bearish backtest at 878. We tried to go up there once, if that's what you want to call that. This thing looks horrendous. Not sure why you'd play with it at all. Maybe you're bottoming out. First time nobody knows. Second time people know. Maybe we're gonna get some volatility, but I don't like this. It feels icky. It feels gross. Looks like Astra Trade's going well, but Blast struggling so much. We're down 7% on this 15x long. Unfortunate. All right. So yeah, I guess a little bit of hopium for you. Maybe that's what we're looking for here. A little bit of hopium. Just maybe you get a 618, get you up to 641. This is all the hopium I got for you. I would never take this trade. Possible 16% upside. I would never take this trade. All right, moving on from that. Before I get eye cancer, going into SUI. Back to the cryptos. I was quite bearish on this last time, wasn't I? Wow, still looking for $1.25 though. Still looking for that $1.25. However, we are maintaining these recent lows. Go SUI, go. We can get rid of this. We can move this down. So right this second, if we can stay above 134.57, I can definitely say, hey, maybe you won't test 125. Just maybe. Because you know what? the fact that we're not touching it and we're putting in some higher lows with the lower RSI, maybe it's hidden bullish divergence on the daily. Maybe we're ready to finally go up and test 245. It's just, when are people going to buy? We need buyers. That's what we need. We really need buyers of SUI. SUI is nowhere to be found in the news lately. They just kind of went radio silent. And we got to read the room here, people. We got to read the room. Institutions are driving the bus. And if the institutions don't care, it's going to be really hard for certain things to move. So, yeah, we need some institutional investment over here outside of Grayscale. Oh, hello, Porky. What about ETH? We definitely checked out ETH. I'll tell you what. But ETH, we're still bullish, just like yesterday. Still bullish. Still bullish. Yeah, this 4 hours not ideal. Your 1 hour is trying to do something, but this is not very bullish price action. You tried to recover. That 50 simple is just holding you down by your hair. Oh, it's not fun. It's just not fun. Sui needs to hit the gym. Sui needs to hit the gym. So at this point, you're kind of looking for a confirmation low, a higher low, anything to get you bullish. That's all you're looking for. Until then, we're still looking at 125.48. Until we get something, we're still looking at lower prices. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but as of right now, you could get somewhere between 6.6 to 12.43% downside. Wait for the morning, see what Wall Street decides to do. If they decide to sell off, this is a great shorting opportunity right now, and you will see that in the morning if they decide to sell. If they decide to send it to the upside, very well, could test 180. So there is a bullish option there. It's just, I'm not personally trading SUI right now. I'm not really looking at the chart either. I'm just kind of like, a lot of these coins, they're not in the eyes of the buyers. And this is one of those. All right, we're going to move on from SUI. Ondo. Now, Ondo should be in the eyes of the buyers, but it is also backed up by BlackRock. So this one should have a little movement, but it doesn't mean it has to. All right, looking at this thing. So once again, you're stuck in this downtrend. Until you break the downtrend, dog poo-poo. Let this thing fall down to 28 cents. Can you look at PALL? Sure can. I sure can there. All right, so looking at this, it's like, when are we going to catch bids? All that we did so far, we had a level of support, we broke below it, bearish backtest, and continued the downtrend. Your 1 hour time frame, you're in the bullish control zone right now, showing hidden bearish divergence. No, not quite. You're just in the bullish control zone, leaving you plenty of room to go down. Ondo is a good project, but it never seems to move. Isn't that normally how institutional things go? They buy up all the supply they can and they hold the price down as long as they can to make sure you're not interested. Then one day, oh, it's up 30%. You're like, wait, what? No! That's kind of the way they like to do things. Now, let's look at some of the positives here. If we zoom out, you can see recently we had a long-term downtrend. We are broken out and we are trying to find some traction. Ondo Summit in February. Yeah, that's right. That would be interesting. And considering they already have the tokenized assets, it might be even more interesting. Just might be. So, looking at this on the 4 hour time frame, you can see it's kind of like, oh yeah, we're putting in bullish divergence, we're putting in higher low on the RSI, but lower low in price. We need to break out. That's what we really need to break out. If we can't break out, 28 cents. Just until broken out, 28 cents. Nothing else to say there. Just 28 cents. Looking at our daily time frame. Now your daily is trying desperately hard to gain traction. Trying really hard. Even your MACD is like, come on, give us a little hope, buddy. And it's like, we're not even getting a cross on our MACD down here. So not very bullish at this very second. Could be bullish tomorrow. Could get some movement tomorrow. But as of this second, looks like it wants to fill a wick. It's not looking great. It's close. Close to filling the wick. It's really close. And if it fills that wick and flies on out of there, you know exactly what they were doing. They just wanted lower prices. But to me personally, I would not be trading Ondo right now. I am currently buying Ondo. And so as long as we stay above 20.55, I am a buyer. Buyer, buyer, buyer. As if we break above 59.9, I am no longer buying. I'm just riding the waves. So yeah, right now, need to get a breakout. If we don't get a breakout, yeah, I'll see you at 28 cents. 28 cents looks like the more likely play at this very second in time, but you never know what could happen overnight. Never know what could happen overnight. Check out your 1 hour real quick. Your 1 hour is trying to reset. It's trying to give you some hope here. You're above that 50 simple moving average. You're contesting with that 200. Could be coming. Could be coming. I want a DCA lower. Hey, that's always smart. Always smart. For me, it's a big range, so I don't really mind, because if things go right, this should go 10x, 100x, whatever x, and it won't even matter what the price is right now because it's worth 33 cents. We hit $3. We're cooking. It's gonna be like, does it really matter? You didn't save that extra 5 cents. Does that matter? No, 5 cents won't matter. If the project's a total dud, well, I don't think it matters. You paid 5 cents extra. You lost money. So yeah, anyways. That's what I'm seeing on Ondo. Ondo is just, it needs to get some traction. It needs to get traction. So we shall wait for lower prices. CVX Chevron. I was looking at Chevron the other day. Yeah, Chevron does look good. So, nice breakout. Nice push to the upside. I was looking at this 60% to the upside. Chevron looks fantastic. Looking on the weekly time frame, I believe that's where I got all excited because we did get a break to the upside. We held around the 50 simple moving average. Got that push up. A bullish cross is coming. Bullish cross is coming eventually. But this is probably thanks to Venezuela. So, thank you, Venezuelans, for allowing Chevron to go in there and start getting some oil. We are looking for $251 all the way up here. I think they're about to make a ton of money. A ton of money. All right. Fartcoin on my watch list. Let's go into the daily. Fartcoin on the daily. I was bullish the other day. Not so bullish today. Oof. Oof. I was thinking we were going to get a rally. What happened? We had bullish divergence on the daily and everything. God, we got deep in that retracement, didn't we? We got really deep in that retracement. Sheesh. But as long as we don't fall below this low. What just happened? What just happened? Oh no. Oh no. Pumpkin, no. All right, Pumpkin, we're back. We're back to sharing the screen. Sorry for the inconvenience. They just kicked me out. Maybe I've been live for too long. Who knows? It's only been an hour. Really? 1 hour? Oh no. Anyways. Anywhooey. So right now, the trade setup for this bad boy could look absolutely amazing because this could turn into a fake out to the downside as long as we don't dump tomorrow. We just can't dump tomorrow. But the trade setup, how this would look for a nice little swing trade. What in the world are you doing to me? All right. Nice little swing trade. We would then be looking for this right here. Sizzling, cooking. Nice little 4.5 to 1. This would be a great setup. All it needs to do is stay above 23,918. That's it. Just stay above 23,918. The hidden bullish divergence still achieved by way of having this right here. You're still in there like swimwear because you have this low to a higher low. That's all you have to do. Maintain higher lows. Losing the trend line is one thing. Losing the low is another. So right now, that trend is invalid, so we don't care. All we're focused on is a level at this point. So big difference between levels and trends. The trend is your friend as long as it's actually working. But otherwise, you're focused on the level. So yeah, here we are. Here we are. This is your trade setup for Fart Coin. It's on the daily, so, you know, long term. Birdman Sandusky says, take your gold and make some grills. That is wild. All portions of times of my life, anybody I saw that thought a grill was a good idea, they all have bad teeth. All of them now. They're getting veneers. I'm pretty sure all that metal in your mouth, it's not good. It's not good. A little heavy on the gums, you know? All right, looking at the 4 hours telling you probably not a good idea to trade this right at the moment. Probably not. This time I think XRP could flip BTC. I might sound delusional, but fundamentally XRP is different from other cryptos, including BTC. You're right. It's more corporate than most other coins. I'm gonna say most. BNB is up there. BNB, oh boy. But so silver. The only problem I have with XRP, maybe you can help me out with this, because honestly, I keep on searching and I just can't find. Hi, sweetie. Oh, you want to say hi to stream too? You want to say hi to stream? Hi. It's right there. Right there. Yeah. I know, that's where we are. But the camera, it's right there. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Yes, you are, honey. I love you. Love you. All right, go back inside. You'll be back? Okay. Bye. Oh boy. Future varsity. That girl is going to play whatever she wants and she will get a full ride scholarship. I can guarantee that. So yeah, Farcoin right now, 4 hour time frame telling us not to do it. Oh, sorry, lost my train of thought. Silver. Yeah, my whole thing, I've been searching and trying to find ever since Ripple created the stable coin. Why would they have to utilize XRP? I can't figure that out. Is it going to be like, as they issue more stable coins, they burn XRP? Or are they going to, like, is it going to create that many transactions on the chain that then burn some XRP? Do you have to have it for the gas fees? Or, like, what are we doing here? So, yeah, that's the part that I can't figure out how the way Ripple is doing things, it's going to benefit XRP token. I can see how it's going to benefit Ripple as a company, and that's why I definitely say, when Ripple IPOs, I'm in. Sign me up. I'm there. Because Ripple doing things. They want to issue loans with their stable coin. They want to have, like, transferring money from bank to bank and business to business. Okay, cool. Great. XRapid, it works with the XRP token, but I think it also works with their stable coin as well. So when it comes into that, then it's like, well, why do they have to hold the XRP token? So yeah, that's my discrepancy, and I haven't been able to find anything where it's like, no, this explicitly needs the XRP token in order for it to operate. I sort of feels like they're shooting themselves in the foot, just like Atom did with Cosmos, and they were like, oh yeah, everybody can build their coins on our chain. It's just you don't need our token. It's like, wait, why'd you do that? Like, if anybody realized that BNB token was built on top of Atom, no one knows, because BNB token in the top 10, whereas Atom token, what's that? No idea. So it's kind of wild when you see that stuff. All right, so yeah, Farcoin on the 4 hours, basically telling you probably not a good idea to trade this thing right now. Looks like it might want a confirmation low. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, we are high on those stochastics. We're in the bullish control zone, and we are not making a higher high. Still below the 200. I would expect more downside overnight. So hopefully it doesn't get too nasty out there, and we actually hang on. And we actually hang on to 26,861 until we hit some type of confirmation, or it just blows up. We're kind of just sitting on our hands and waiting. Kind of just waiting for Fartcoin. 15-minute time frame is the only thing giving us hope here. So if you want to try and take a little scalp-a-rooney, looks like we are getting a bullish cross here and a possible move to the upside. We, back here, from this low to this higher low, we did have hidden bullish divergence. So if you wanted to anchor this and see, oh, where could this thing have gone? We would be looking at it just like so. And you already hit target 1, and you're trying to get up to that target 2. So hopefully it didn't already make its move. But on the pullback, we're going to have a lot more information. A lot more information on the pullback. I don't like those high stochastics on the 1 hour going into overnight trading. I usually just like, I'm going to go to bed. I'm not in any trades. I'm good. I want to look at it. It'll keep me up at night. All right, next up, we got Pengu. I know Pengu's on my watch list. Just got to find where it's at. Pengu. Where you at, Pengu? Wait, there it is. All right, Pengu, here we are, coming into our daily time frame. On the daily, doesn't look that bad. Nice little back test of an area. Oh, we had an area down here. Oh, well, hold on. Let's get the little blue box of hope. Blue box of hope. You tried to break below it. You're coming back inside. Okay, blue box of hope. Let's go. So if you can maintain prices in here, this will be great. If you had just a little bit lower RSI, oh boy, that would have been fantastic. Just a little bit lower, but it's okay. If we can break out, touch, and then go, I'm going to be really happy with that as well. We were bullish on this before. It got decimated, so we don't even have to worry about that. What this does look like is you had a high, a higher high. Now it looks like if we get a continuation, you're looking for another higher high. So Pengu, right this moment in time, you could see this thing rally up and actually touch overhead resistance at 14126. Thing is, you got to have a stop loss down here below 8424. Kind of a deep stop loss. Not really that much fun to say, but it is what it is. And it's not what it's not. What are we doing down here with these stop losses? What in the world? So I would go here to here. And would the trade be worth it? Yes, it would. 3.5 to 1. This is one of those trades that pays the bills. This is a good setup as long as we maintain the higher low. If we do not maintain that higher low, well, cut bait and run, baby. You could even tighten up the stop loss, so it could be even better. Could tighten it up to right here. That's turned into a 6 to 1. Just a solid setup on the daily. It would be a swing trade. Looking at a 4-hour time frame, same thing. It's basically telling you probably don't want to get in until you get that confirmation or that higher low. We do have bullish divergence we're working off of, waiting for a higher low. Waiting for the higher low. Checking out our 1-hour time frame. 1 hour trying to reset, trying to give us some hope to go to the upside. Watch out. Those money grabbing grubby little market makers, they like to trick us often. So be careful there. Be careful with the fake outs. Be very, very careful. Alrighty. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing out of Pengu. We could come back down and visit this recent low or even slightly higher. If we get the slightly higher with some 15-minute hidden bullish divergence, I'd jump in there like swimwear. I'll tell you what, I would jump in there quick. Moving on from Pengu, we got the last one of the night, PALL. Whoa, is this a stock? Physical palladium. All right, I guess we're looking at a stock here. Physical palladium. We've been here before. This is great. This is awesome. We called the 20%. Let's go! Sorry, I feel good about it. I feel great about it, actually. All right. So right now, massive cup. Borky, could you please quickly show your XMR chart? I remember you went over a few days ago, please. Yeah, sure. I'll check it. I'll go over there. No problem. No problem. XMR has been getting wrecked. So we'll see how it goes. I recently just cleaned it up a little bit. So the 22% downside, it already played out. So I got that off my chart, but we will check her out. Anyways, we got this nice little 20% move to the upside. We got into the zone I was looking for. We are now in this weird like bearish divergence. You're pretty overbought. I would love to see a bullish backtest down here at 171. If we can hang on to that bullish backtest, fantastic. We can see more upside. But as of right now, this thing just is blasting off. Probably trying to play catch up with the rest of the metals. But I mean, massive cup. If we do see any more upside, we would see the cup fully transform, or form, I should say. And we would hit 1818. That is kind of the target right now to see if that cup is going to fully form or not. So let's go on here and say there's a possible 18.9% more upside. It's a possibility. I would not be banking on that right this moment just because it is very high. You're even overbought on the weekly. You reset your stochastic on the weekly? What? Wow, didn't expect that. So you reset your stochastic on the weekly. Your weekly could send you even higher. That's insane. All right, 218. So 218.18 is the target. 218.18. Yikes. All right, PALL. Crazy. Physical Palladium Shares ETF. Was not expecting that on the weekly. Promise. Was not expecting that. All right, let's go ahead and go check out XMR. And let's see what we got going on here. First off, I guess we're on the weekly. Oh boy, I might want to clear this chart. I got so much artwork up here. On the weekly, we have lost a level of support, but we are maintaining above another. So we are still above 438. That's a good sign. Let's check out our daily time frame. Our daily is trying its best to put in hidden bullish divergence. Go figure. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. It's what we're here for. So we currently lost our 50 simple moving average. That's kind of a problem. I'm going to clean this up. There's too much going on. I'm going to clean it up. So we're going to walk through this together. Hopefully everybody's here for it. Hopefully you're not going to get mad at me for doing some TA here on the TA channel. But anyways, let's get some levels. So on your weekly, what we're going to focus on, because we are getting a big pullback right now. You had your previous all-time high up there, and then you have this recent high right here. So this is the area. Why would that pop up? What in the world? Whoa. All right. Anyways, so you had a recent high back here. So this little area is going to be a very important area for XMR. Now, moving on from here, let's go into our daily. Actually, let's get one more level just for funsies, just in case, because this level apparently matters. You had a wick high to it. You had candle lows. Can't hold it. This is a good area. So now going into our daily time frame. On your daily, biggest thing to point out here is the fact that we have a weird little daily candle close right here, and then we also have another one right here. So this is a nice little pocket that could be catching the price right now. And as long as we stay in this pocket, we will then have hidden bullish divergence on XMR. And the best part is we have it on two accounts. So we have it right here on your MACD, where you can see the increase in sell pressure. But then you also have it right here on your RSI. Right there. So you can see it plain as day right here that you have a lower RSI, but you do have a higher price. So at this moment in time, if we do keep that up, Mexi wants to pay me to do videos for them. Should I do it? Always. Always do it. Always. If they ask you to post pictures in your underwear, do it. Do it. Take the cash, brother. So with that being said, we are looking at hidden bullish divergence on the daily time frame. This is looking pretty darn nice. Now let's go ahead and get other trends here that we could possibly play off of. So right now we have the 4-hour looking absolutely devastatingly bad. I don't like this at all. It looks like you had a rounded top to a bear flag. I don't like this at all. The daily looks way better. Anyways, you do have a nice downtrend here, but this is why we draw our trends. I had a feeling you would say hell yeah to that. Yeah, of course. 100%. So, needless to say, we had a nice little downtrend here. We had a break, and this is a back test, a formal back test. All you have to do is don't go lower than that back test. As long as you maintain prices higher than that back test, we could see a continuation to the upside. And the best part of all, we could actually get a trending fib out here. So you can get all 3 targets. Insane setup if XMR catches bids. Noted, if we drop below 43372, invalid, get out now, run away. This thing's going down to 362. It's just not going to be a good time. Just you're gonna see longs get liquidated and everybody's gonna be crying, and then we look for support down here. So we lose 433. You want nothing to do with this bad boy. Going into our 1 hour time frame here. 1 hour. We did get super oversold. We're waiting to see, are we trend reversing or not? So we got to start seeing some higher highs, higher lows. So what this needs to do is on the next movement, either come down and test that trend line one more time, and then get the F up out of here and come more than likely up to this level at 593, or make a lower high, and then just, we all know we're going down. It would be nice. But right now it's kind of in limbo. Could do whatever it wants. So we're waiting and seeing. Check out the 15-minute for the scalperoonies. Oh, what do we got here? Hold up. We got hidden bullish divergence on the 15-minute. That's a surprise. So with that being said, we're looking for upside movement overnight, which is kind of weird, but here we are. So we could be looking at this thing getting a nice little push on a scalp. Could be looking for anywhere between a 2.82 or a 6% move to the upside. So we are bullish on XMR. We are very bullish on XMR. XMR is looking solid. Solid for overnight trading. And if we do get this 6% move, this could be the higher high we're looking for the start of a possible trend reversal. So let's go XMR. Monero. Maybe Grok knows it's the best. Who knows? Maybe. But this is what I'd be looking for XMR. I would need a stop loss just below this low. Just below that. Oh, this is solid. I like this. So that's my chart now. Now we have our chart. This is our official chart of XMR. We still have it all painted up. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and check in on the trades. We got Blast over here. What are we doing? We're doing nothing fast. We're doing nothing fast. Check it out on the exchange. We're up 3%. Up 3% on the trade. We're out here. We're doing it. Let's go ahead and check out Aster. On another affiliate exchange over here on Buy DeFi, where you can get up to $1,000 in trading bonuses if you deposit $5,000 and leave it there for 3 days. Yeah, we're up 51% on the trade. Let's go, baby. And then we have Blowfin here, where we are also up 37% because we're only on a 20x long. And yeah, Aster's out here doing things. Let's go ahead and check out Aster on the chart. Just a little recap for you guys on why we dove headfirst in here. You can see my RSI. You can see the hidden bullish divergence. And then you can see the price action. What I'm aiming for, what it's doing. Now, I know some of you are probably like, why does he keep mentioning all this hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour? What's the big deal? Well, it's stupid. Well, I'm going to show you hype real quick, and you guys can tell me what you think of the chart. Need I say more? Need I say more? Yeah. Hidden bullish divergence can be very strong. It plays out pretty often. But had you looked at this thing when I mentioned it yesterday, well, that was a 17% move right there. So yeah, we're playing around with that, and golly, it's just so bullish. I don't know why hype is going crazy right now. I really don't know why, but hey, look at hype go, exceeding all the expectations. So yeah, there's that. There's that. So when you look at me all crazy over Aster, just remember what's possible. What's possible? I could be taking profit really early. Could be waiting for it to get up here, but you know what? I'm not gonna get greedy. We got FOMC fears coming tomorrow. FOMC fears coming tomorrow. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to call it a night right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Fun thing tomorrow. I do not have rugby practice, so all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do my conditioning. I'm gonna get a workout in, and I'm gonna come here. We're gonna do a members only stream. I know it's been a while since we've done members only. I know you guys are gonna feel a little weird about nobody talking, but hey, this is my way to say thank you to the members outside of just taking your requests first. The members apparently don't request anything anymore. I guess you've learned everything, but yeah, no, we got members only stream tomorrow. Everyone will be able to view the stream. You just won't be able to chat. Okay? So the stream is open to everybody, but you just can't talk. Sorry. If you're not a part of the Discord, please join the Discord. Link is in the description down below. It's a great place to be. I post trade setups when I find them, as well as you can ask for chart requests while I'm not online. So take advantage of all the free tools we have in there, and every once in a while we start chatting it up about either aliens or big booty Latinas. It's only every once in a while. We'll see what happens in there. It gets a little rowdy in there, so be prepared. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you might be. Hopefully you're making some gains in this market, and don't forget to check out the affiliated links down below. It does help out the channel greatly. And let's get these gains together. Don't leave any money on the table. Let's get after it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Deuces. Take it easy. Have a great night. Peace.